So we are still not going live here on this channel, although I believe I have the capability now. Although maybe I need to update the app or something, because I have not I've not seen any differences really. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm supposed to be able to just directly live stream, right? Although I don't know. Maybe I just thought maybe they hit the brakes with old dude in Cleveland recently. I don't think so though. Nah. But, you know, and then I've had some suggestions recently. Boy, we're off to a rousing, it's 420, man. We're off to a rousing start here. And, so where I was headed somewhere. Damn it. This is why we don't go live, people. Oh, damn it. Threw me for a... See, I didn't plan on talking about that live stream thing, damn it. And then as soon as I hit record, so I got all fucked up, man. I don't know what happened. What was I going to say? Damn it, now I'm going to have to hit stop, go back and listen to this 2 minutes and be like, oh yeah, that's right, that's where I was headed. Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter where I was headed. I wasn't going to say anything that interesting. Some suggestions I've received here. Maybe that's where I was going. I have received a couple, you know, I was talking about the off-season, not a whole lot going on. And good suggestions that you would think would make sense. You know, the Cavaliers going on in the playoffs right now. LeBron getting it done again tonight. Trey's got some shows going on. Trey did the solo acoustic shows a few weeks back. And, yeah, good suggestions, but for whatever reason, you know, if I'm going to talk about it, you know, I have done some Trey recaps, but, I mean, it's going to be very, very random. I don't know. There's going to have to not be a lot going on for me to watch it, listen to a Trey show. And, let's see, what else was there? What was the other one? Oh, yeah, the Cavs. You know, I mean, look, it's first round of the playoffs, man. Come on. Come on. I mean, I ain't worried about the first round. I know as horrible as the regular season ended and as bad as their defense is, I ain't worried about the Pacers, man. I wasn't worried about this first, second, third seed in the playoffs. And right here we are, up 3-0. You know, I got a buddy that's all over them, man. He's ready to count them out. He thought maybe the Pacers would get them. I said, come on, get out of here, dude. 100% sure they're going to win this series. Said that before game one. Obviously sticking to it now, up 3-0. There you go, I talked Cavs. My point was, I'd be like, I'm not talking Trey and I'm not talking Cavs. I don't want to jinx the Cavs. It's early. Eastern Conference Finals, maybe. We'll see if they make it that far. Here comes the Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo, or what the hell? I don't know. I don't know about the Greek freak, man. I don't know if I want that guy. I don't know if I want a piece of the Greek freak. Damn it! Now I'm sidetracked by calling him that. I don't know. Everybody calls him that. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, the rest of the things I planned on talking about just seem super ridiculous right now. I heard there was this crazy radio tease. You know, there's a section of the shop at work where they're always rocking some FM. And I'm back there in that area today, and a guy comes on. Just, you know, the token radio tease. Just try to keep you tuned in, man. They're fucking desperate over there. You wouldn't believe what they did today. He's like, a country star has lost his dog. He's reached out to social media for help. Tell you more about it in 6 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? This sounds like something we need to hear about right now, man. I mean, this guy's a country star. His dog's missing. You know, I don't have a dog, but I can relate. You know, I've had animals. I wouldn't want the guy to wait 6 minutes to give people the details on my missing dog. You know, I was gone, but I mean, that dog could have walked by 3 minutes later. I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known that that's the missing dog from the country star, from social media. Don't know if he was from Ohio. Don't know anything. Don't know the type of dog. Didn't know the country star. Whatever. They just played another fucking John Smith song or whoever the latest fucking badass is. And then I think I was gone before he got back to give us the details on the dog. It's horrible. You know, and unrelated to the dog, you know, we've had a groundhog. I'm sure I've had to have mentioned the company groundhog that lives next door in the yard. You know. Fucking guy, man, he's got an extravagant tunnel system. Really goes underneath the shed, underneath the old house. I tell you, man, they'd have been proud. Might have to drop the Moab on this one. No, I won't have to anymore because coming out of hibernation, man, he's a little rusty. Got caught slipping, run over by a car. Just seen him. He looked all peaceful out there in the road, and it was like, oh, damn it. I was telling the dude at work too. I was like, every now and then they get crazy and try to cross the road and go over into that field. You know, they're not very fast. Guy, you know, he's still a little slow. He's looking slimmer, though. You know, he's a big fat fucker last year before he disappeared for the winter. He was slim coming out this spring. Man, only a week. Probably saw him for the first time about a week ago. Anyhow, like I was saying, he looked peaceful there on the road. I was like, damn, I wonder what happened. Maybe he just ran into something. Maybe like broke his neck or something. Because he didn't look like, I mean, he wasn't splattered. Until I went and took a closer look, dude. It was a headshot. Only his head was crushed. I mean, at least that was instant. Just a crushed skull. Felt kind of bad for him, old Giannis. I'm naming him Giannis right now. You know, I think one guy at work claimed he was Gary. But I'm like, I'm not calling him Gary the Groundhog. Just because it starts with a G, alright? You got to come up with something better. So now I'm calling him Giannis. That way I can satisfy the guy at work. Be like, look, it starts with a G. It's just pronounced Giannis. You know, he doesn't know. He's not an NBA fan. I don't think that shit would fly with this guy either. I don't think he'd want the company Groundhog being named Giannis, to be honest with you. I know this guy a little bit. And then there was also, well, the other guy I mentioned, you know, I don't know if you watched the video like a week ago. Some of you might have. If you're watching this, you probably watched that. The new guy at work, you know, it's all fish in the 90s. I did like a personal roast for him. Talking Tom Marshall. I was like, man, you know Tom Marshall's got a podcast? He did not know that. And then I just went on to just kind of make fun of it. Not going to do it again here, though, man. Look, I made that mistake on Twitter one time. You know, tried to poke a little fun at Tom Marshall on Twitter. Hey, man, guy, he's a made man, apparently. I was like, uh-oh, I've done it. I've crossed the line, man. I made fun of Tom Marshall on Twitter, of all places. People were upset. A couple people were upset. A few people were upset. Seemed harsh, though. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, I mean, I poked Trey, I poked Paige, no problem. You know, give Gordo a little elbow. I mean, all right, maybe I didn't just poke Tom Marshall. Maybe I just fucking cracked him upside the head with a baseball bat. But he deserved it, all right? Just like he deserved all the things we're not going to get into it. You know, I don't know. This video is running kind of long, so maybe I won't. Another thing came up this morning. One time when I was training for cross country, man, I stopped to take a piss. Maybe I was slacking. Always been a bit of a slacker. Like, I'll catch up. I didn't catch up, man. It just fucking vanished on me. I was young, too. I didn't really know these woods that well. It was getting dark. Separated from the team. I was lost as fuck, in a panic. Running the complete opposite way. Got some good training in, though, man. Trying to get out of them woods in a hurry. Put it into high gear. Hit the high gear of my soul. Got the hell out of there. Came out completely the opposite end of the park, you know, over where like things where parents were picking you up, where the coaches was, where the team were, all this stuff, you know. So I come out over there. Fucking hitched a ride home from a cop. You know, I think there was, I don't remember if there was an accident or something going on, man. I was like, oh, a flashing light. So I went down there. I just told the guy the deal, man. Like, look, I'm on the cross country team. I don't really know this area of town. I'm lost. I'm young. I'm stupid. I don't know what you want from me, man. I'm fucking tired. I'm lost. Can I get a ride home? Let's live this town away, man. And he fucking gave me a ride home, man. I think he was like, yeah, let me call the chief. Called the chief. Got right there on the radio. Chief, got some dumbass kid over here. He's lost. Yeah, apparently he was over in the reserve. Yeah, sounds like he tried to ditch practice and it backfired on him. I know, right? Pretty much what was happening, to be honest. I mean, I did have to piss, but really, I was like, I need all this shit, man. I just want to race, dude. I'm ready for the races, man. I'll show up when the race starts. Boom! They fired that gun. All those chompers in front of me in practice. Getting a good look at the back of F. Zappa 20's head come race day. All right, man. That's enough. Boom, we're out of here. How'd that story? Oh, there was an ending to that story. Meanwhile, I got to ride home from the cop. I get home. There ain't nobody home because they're out looking for me. Parents, teammates, coaches, other parents. The next night at practice, the coach brought me a whistle. He was like, next time you get lost, just start blowing this. Stay where you are. Boom.